everyone, it's Lisa and welcome to Make It Monday. Today is week 16 in my series on dynamic duos, where I'm teaching you how to make two projects using the same product. Today I'm showing you graduation projects. It's just a few weeks away for lots of graduates, and I thought this would be a great time to give you some card and a party favor idea. Today's card is not my original idea. It was shared by a friend named Donald Chevsky. The vest portion of this graduation gown is created from the perfect Pennants die. You can see that I've used all three of these pieces represented here on the opening to the gown. These cute coordinated buttons come from the candy dots. Easy to use and very affordable. They already have the glue dots on the back. You can also see that I've embossed the card with the Stripes embossing folder just to give it some texture. I've used the stamp set, Pure Gumption, to create the words, as well as the graduation cap, which I did cut out by hand, and I used a white candy dot for the top of the hat. But let me show you the dynamic duo. With graduation coming, you're going to need favors, and you typically will need a lot of them, so that's where this idea comes from. Thanks to Mary Wessling, who shared this idea with me. I'm going to show you how to create this. Don't skimp on this one. Go buy the Hershey's Nuggets. You're also going to need a piece of cardstock to coordinate with the graduation colors. This is 1 inch by 3 1/4. Now I found with cardstock it's a little bit more difficult to wrap, so I've used my bone folder to break down the fibers in the paper, making it easier to wrap around the chocolate. You're also going to need your glue dots. I'm going to put one dot on the inside of one end and another glue dot on the inside of the other. Flipping this over, you're going to start in the center on the back, and you're going to crease as you go around, wrapping the label of the original chocolate but leaving the silver foil so that it shows. Now comes the top. We're going to use the Squares Collection Framelits. There are 8 stacking sizes that are included in this framelit kit, and I've used the smallest one to create the square. When I work with small pieces, I like to use my silicone mat so the tape doesn't adhere to my paper or my work surface. With a tiny bit of snail, and this is just slivers of white cardstock, I'm going to put a little on each end. And I'm going to attach those visually towards the center of the cap, overlapping them slightly. Now we're going to hide that in a second. I'm going to use my paper snips, give that a little haircut. Now we're going to talk about the center. Several ways you can do this. You can easily put another candy dot over the top and be done. But I wanted to bring in a little bit of that silver appearance, so I could have used a silver brad, but I want to keep with my color concept. So what I used was a candy brad base. The candy dots fit perfectly in here, so that if you need a brad for a 3D project, you can easily get one. Easiest way to do this now is to create a hole with your paper piercing tool and your mat. And you're going to want to make the hole a little bit larger than what you're going to need. So you saw how I spiraled that around. This is going to go down inside the center. Open up your prongs to the back. And now I'm going to insert my candy dot. The white one comes from the Neutrals package. The candy dots, like I said, are very affordable, and they already have the glue dot on the back. So that's going to make this easy to attach. Once you get it in there, I use the end of my paper piercing tool to give it a good push. So now we have our cap. Now you can attach this with a glue dot or a dimensional. I did use a glue dot. And I'm going to make sure that I offset it so it has that 3D look. So that's today's graduation card and party favor, and I look forward to seeing you next week for Make It Monday.